Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Megan. Today we are taste testing brand new items that have just showed up at Aldi, and we have a lot because I went crazy. It was the day before Thanksgiving, and I think I was just dreaming of all sorts of tasty things, and so things just kept jumping in my cart. And now that Thanksgiving has passed and it's the next day, I'm scared because I really picked a lot of things. Why did I do that? I don't know, but we're gonna have some fun. First of all, let's try the lobster mac and cheese. So lobster mac and cheese this time of year is like all the rage, I guess, because it's fancy. And people, for some reason, buy fancy things during the holidays. So this one comes with premium lobster and cavatappi, which is a fan favorite. Pasta blended with cheddar, fontina, and Asiago cheeses and topped with breadcrumbs. I'm gonna let you get a close-up so you can see what she looks like. She done did her makeup for you. She's looking good. The lobster is not quite as exciting as the picture, but there's a little friend right there. All right, here we go. I love the idea of the breadcrumbs on the top. I think that's really exciting and fun. We're gonna give it a bit of a stir in though, because she just came out of the oven and I know what's gonna happen. I do know. Okay. Oh, I'm smelling the smells. Okay, first of all, wow, that is a big piece. This is no Red Lobster, friend. Cracking open those king legs. Hey. Well, why? Why does it have limited flavor? Even the sauce and the noodle, everything's just kind of eh. I like the breadcrumbs on the top. That is a win-win in my book. Well, there's a little bit of lobsteriness in there, but not much. She needs some pepper. She needs some salt. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that this is a seafood something, but it's not strong. She's not coming like a wrecking ball. She came in like a little pebble. Boop. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not much. What, 2.5, 3 out of 5? You could salt and pepper it up, and you should. Why don't you have more flavor, friend? Why do you guys do this to me? This tastes like, not much of anything. Yeah, 2.5 out of 5, I think. So that's this guy. I'd pass it up, but you do you, of course. Now, the other thing that we're going to try here are some interesting things. Once I saw them, I knew I have to try these. Not because I was excited about it, but because I just need to know what it tastes like so I can tell you. We have breakfast bites, sausage, egg, cheese, meatballs in this bag. And it's made with pork, by the way. And then over here, the breakfast bites in the French toast meatballs. So it's very easy for me to see the difference, or smell the difference, I guess. I want you to get close. You can see the cheese going on this guy. See that yellow? Anybody want meatballs for breakfast? Here's your breakfast meatballs. Okay, sausage, egg, and cheese. Here we go. Oh, that's hot. What? Okay. It's actually kind of tasty. 12 grams of protein for 6 meatballs. I mean, let's keep in check what we're trying. This is not filet mignon 5 out of 5, but there's nothing wrong with her. I think she's a 5 out of 5. I think it's pretty delicious. It's not a strong, like sausagey flavor, which could be good or bad depending on your particular bend. I think she was pretty nice. Come over here so we can see you, friend. And then how many did we get in the bag? 7 times 6, 42. Did we get that right? Yeah, 42. So that's how many meatballs you get in there, 6 for a serving. And now French toast meatballs. Now these definitely have a French toast smell. If they don't taste like it, I'm going to be sad. No cheese on this one. I see little flecks of something, which probably are cinnamon. What? That is like surprisingly fancy let me down over here. Here we go, fancy, fancy, don't let me down, but she did. And then these less than fancy meatballs, they're just meatballs for breakfast. I kind of like them. I hope that doesn't change your viewpoint of me. For some reason, they're good. What? Okay. That was like eating a piece of French toast that had some syrup on it, though it's not syrupy feeling, but syrupy tasting, with a little light sausage. Okay. I liked it. I did. For some reason, I feel like guilty that I liked it. I don't know why. That just means we need a little shot of confidence. Hey, be confident in the things you like. They don't have to be what everybody else likes. Okay, what's next? Is this pan hot? Oh no, it cooled down. Okay, next up, we're going to be trying our little mini puff pastries, and we have two options, cranberry and feta. So this guy is a flaky all butter pastry topped with creamy feta cheese filling and cranberry sauce. And these come in, well, I want to show you what it looks like when you open it because it surprised me. This is what they look like when they come in there. You can't cook it in the plastic, take that out. And then you stick it on your pan. And it's nice because you can just do a little, a lot, it doesn't matter. So let's start off with the caramelized onion and Gouda. So it's a creamy Gouda cheese filling and caramelized onion. Now, I don't know. That doesn't really look like a filling. That looks like they put it on the top because they did. So if there's something inside too, I like that onion. Okay, there's nothing inside this pastry. Oh, I even read it to you. It's topped with a creamy Gouda cheese filling. Okay, that was really delicious. The onion has like a nice sweetness to it in a way. That's interesting. The cheese isn't super strong in its flavor, but I like the flaky puff pastry. I kind of liked it. Yeah, there was like a sweetness to the caramelized onion that was nice, not in a weird way, in a lovely way. Okay, the other option was our cranberry and feta. And that was a really nice bite. But if you can see, there's not a whole lot of cranberry. It kind of like soaks in when it cooks. I would say get you some cranberry sauce and use it to dip. Because when I dip, you dip, we dip. You know what I'm saying? This was nice. I was pleasantly surprised. These were a gamble because you never know how these guys are going to turn out. That was really nice. Wow. Why did I like that so much? Way to go, guys. I was so scared when I started this, and now I'm thinking, yay, this was a pleasant surprise. I think get yourself a little cranberry sauce to dip that in, though. It's still good on its own, but she needs a little bit of help. Um, can I say like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5? That's what I'm going to say. Now, something I'm very excited about. Remember, was it last week or the week before, we tried some scones? They weren't the mini scones. They were already done up. All you had to do was warm them up. No, they were not. But this one, you get to cook it up. Bakes fresh in 14 to 16 minutes. When I opened this box and I smelled that cranberry orange, I was like, yes, the world is right. And they had a blueberry option as well. So this guy is just mini scones, and they're cute. I want you to see what these look like too. This is how they come. And then if you want to break off a couple and heat them up, they do take a little bit of time, 14 to 16 minutes. So that's just enough time to make some coffee and empty the dishwasher. All right, so baked up pretty, baked up nice, and oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, the mini scones from Specially Selected are much better than the other ones that had the glaze on them, and they were supposed, was it gingerbread and pumpkin spice or something? And I said, where? Where is that pumpkin spice? Because I don't, these aren't. This cranberry orange, get you some. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. She could have a tiny bit more of a kick. So I would say, I'm going to say 4 out of 5 because there could be a little more orange, a little more cranberry. It's there. You don't have to think too hard about it, but it's like, why didn't we put a little bit more? Because that's what I want. So there's no way to remedy that other than like take this back to the drawing board and improve upon something that's already quite delicious. I'm going to say 4 out of 5 just because they could do a little bit more, but it's sweet, it's soft, it's got a little oomph on the outside, crumbly, but not the bad crumbly, the perfect crumbly, a scone crumbly. I like it. I do. The last thing that we had cooked up were the holiday nugs. My kids were actually super excited about this one. They come out with all kinds of fun ones, like during Halloween, Thanksgiving. I'm sure, was there one during Easter time? I feel like I probably talked about something during Easter, but these are the holiday. Reindeer stocking, gingerbread man, candy cane, holiday tree. We call that a Christmas tree, but I know why they're saying holiday. That's fine. And a snowman. Maybe they can't use the word Christmas. That's fine. Okay. Little Christmas tree. Can you see that? I just wanted to show you the shapes in real life. Look at that gingerbread man. Can you see him? Uh-huh. Little snowman. He does have his little hat on. It's just cute. The shapes are pretty good. That's the candy cane. Look at the reindeer. Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Okay. And then the stocking. Which one are we going to eat first? I mean, I think we should just bite off the snowman's head. You didn't see that coming, did you? There's not much flavor there. So if the people in your life that like nuggets enjoy the sauces the most, this is a great like avenue for the sauces, like a great vehicle for the sauces to make it in your mouth. The texture is great. Love the texture. I don't like squishy chicken nuggets. Anybody else? Don't like that. It's just kind of lacking. There's not a whole lot of flavor. It's really fun. And my kids are going to have some of these at some point, but they're not super big into sauces. So I don't know. Maybe we sprinkle some salt on there. These aren't dino nuggets. Dino nuggets have flavor. Holiday nuggets, well, she's got some work to do. So, okay. Well, there we have it. Okay. Here's something. I have seen these little latte frappes many times over the years, and I have not tried them. So I thought today is the day, and we are going to try the peppermint mocha in hot form, and we're going to try the gingerbread latte frappe. I don't know what I was going to say there. It was a mystery to me too. But the latte frappe mix in iced. Okay, so I've already iced it up for us. Drink, drink, drink. This is our frappuccino. Imagine that there's whipped cream on here and like some kind of little something, something. Okay. Now I mixed mine with milk. You can do it with water, but I thought that's going to be watered down. I don't want that. Also, these are made with coffee. So think about that. It's a nice light flavor, gingerbready. I'm just waiting on that aftertaste, making sure we're not too weird on the aftertaste. Yeah, it's okay. Like it's fun. And you throw the whipped cream on there and you throw on a Christmas movie and your world is right. It's kind of fun. I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5. There's a little maybe aftertaste of some sort. But I think it's fun. I do. That tastes better than I expected, honestly. I wasn't sure. I was scared. Actually, a lot of things I was very scared today. The other option, we made it hot with oh dear. Okay, this last version, we made her hot because she's hot, hot, hot. Ready? Peppermint mocha. Ooh. Okay. So I boiled water. I don't like to heat up milk really, unless I'm home making like hot cocoa. Still, I don't like it. It's just very finicky to me. And if you get the milk warming process wrong, then you got weird taste in milk and then everything's ruined. So I was like, we're not ruining it today. So I boiled up the water and then I mixed in the powder and then I added a little milk to it to make it special. I think that's nice. This one's my favorite. The gingerbread one is surprisingly better than I expected, so I wouldn't I wouldn't say anything about it. I mean, this fellow right here, I did accidentally use the whole packet. I was only supposed to use a quarter cup, which is half the packet. I don't know. I kind of think you should probably use the whole thing. It's very creamy and delicious. Makes me want to keep drinking it. It doesn't taste like toothpaste. Peppermint mocha flavored things have a toothpaste flavor. If you understand what I'm saying, go ahead and put a toothbrush as an emoji. You know what I'm talking about. I like it. I do. And it's got a little coffee in there if you need that. Did we try everything? This went a lot better than I expected. I'm impressed with you guys. I am thankful that you guys didn't throw me under the bus and ruin today for me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I would definitely go for the mini puff pastries back yonder. I thought those were a good idea. The mini scones, yes. The meatballs, what? Who would have expected such a thing? The holiday nuggets, they're fun. That's about as far as it goes. Okay, they're not disgusting. They're just not. And then if you want to do some fun little latte frappe situations, yes. And then the lobster mac and cheese, I mean, I would pass. Not because it's disgusting, but because it doesn't have much. Right? You there in the back. Work on yourself. Okay? So thanks guys for hanging out with me. If you love knowing what's new at Sam's Club, Costco, and Aldi, plus you love product reviews, I'd love for you to subscribe and come be a part of the channel. If you haven't already, check out my most recent What's New at Aldi video. Just posted it. So you can see all of this, plus a whole lot more. You can also check out last week's Aldi product review video. We had some good ones and some, so you just go on over there and you check that out. You guys have an amazing day, and I will talk with you really soon.